A P&D scheme, also known as a pump and dump scheme, is a scheme used to trade cryptocurrency while taking into consideration the inflated price of owned cryptocurrency through statements passed by individuals or institutions that may be misleading or not. If you're wondering why this is done, well, it's simply to force the cheaply sold crypto to be sold at extremely high prices. Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. Join us as we discuss everything you need to know about why Blocktopia is dumping and if Blocktopia will ever reach the $1 mark. The pump and dump scheme is not organized by any particular body, but is usually organized by investors or users of cryptocurrency itself. These people who wish the price of a certain cryptocurrency to move in one direction come together on various social media platforms to scheme together. The most famous platform on which they collaborate is Telegram. Many such schemes have also been formulated on Reddit. So the organizers of such a group bring investors on board and impart false information to them. These investors assume this information to be legit and consider it as insider information that only they are privileged to have. It is also important to note that such schemes are usually associated with coins that are still small, or coins that have huge potential but are still in their infant stage. These coins also usually have a lower market capitalization, so even a few investors buying this coin at a lower price can cause a significant effect on the price in time. Getting 100 or so buyers is not hard, and convincing them to buy the coin does not take much time once they are part of the group. If you're wondering what kind of information is shared in the group, well, the information shared is highly positive. It is quite a psychological move in our opinion. In fact, the information shared speaks highly of how high the price of the coin could go. But unfortunately, none of this information is backed up by any fundamental logic. Furthermore, they also mention a specific time during which the investor must buy the coin so as to profit from it. Since a specific time duration is set, many investors end up buying the coin. The earlier the buyer buys the coin, the cheaper the price of the coin is for him. As the number of users continue to buy the coin, the price slowly starts increasing. As the price starts increasing, the users start believing in the words of the organizers of the group even more. This then forces them to buy some more coins so as to benefit from it even more. In fact, this inflation takes place in various stages, which we shall be delving into in a short while. But before that, you must know what the organizers do once the price of the coin reaches an all-time high. Once the organizers feel that the price of the coin is the same price they wish the coin to reach, they sell the coins they bought, gaining a massive profit as a result. So when they do so, the price of the coin gradually starts dropping. The other investors of this coin notice this dip and start selling their coins too until the price of the coin drops to its original value. In some cases, the value of the coin drops lower than its original value, due to which investors lose a lot of money as well as lose trust in such groups that provide shortcuts to making quick money through cryptocurrency. Now let's take a quick look into the driving mechanism behind the pump and dump scheme. There are quite a few penny stocks out there that hold little to no worth in the eyes of the industry as well as investors. The same could be said about a few cryptocurrency coins too. These penny stocks or crypto coins have a low market capitalization, so when they're artificially inflated using smart and quick strategies, the organizers of such schemes are able to benefit from it by a large magnitude. No one wishes to miss out on trends and prosperous opportunities, which is why many investors would pump in their money whenever they see any alluring social media posts or cosigns that state that they could make guaranteed and quick money if they invest in a certain coin. So when investors put in their money, the worthless asset gains worth and its price and number of investors increase by huge magnitude. So once it has attained quite a peak, the investors start to dump the shares they bought of the overvalued asset, which in this case is a cryptocurrency coin. So once the dumping process is complete, the price of the coin stabilizes back to what it was before, or may even drop lower than its original valuation. The pump stage is the first stage in such a scheme, and this stage gives the organizers a great start to buy the coin and benefit from the spike that the coin attains later. But one aspect that the organizers must be very careful about is not to be over-enthusiastic and pre-pump by buying large volumes of the coin. This means that if they buy large amounts of the coin before the actual pump, they will lose the interest of the investors in the group and thus would endure losses as one of the investors from the group would invest. The organizers must also ensure not to pre-pump if the volume on exchange must not be low, as a spike in price would endure them further losses. So once the organizer buys the coin, the information or price prediction of the coin is passed on to a member who's paid. This paid member then disperses this information to others who are part of the group. Sometimes members who are not part of the group see the sudden spike and decide to invest in the coin, thus being a part of the pumping process. If you're wondering if the P&D scheme comes with any consequences, well, yes it does. When such a scheme is put into play, the smaller investors, who many times are newbies to investing, are ripped off of their hard-earned money. They're the ones who endure losses while the organizers are blessed with massive gains. During such schemes, trust is lost by the investors, especially the ones who endure losses. This also makes many investors lose faith in the crypto coin, and thus the entire coin suffers negative consequences in the long run. Some great examples of such P&D schemes include the Chaincoin price hikes in 2017, the eCoin cryptocurrency trading pattern scheme in 2018, and the whale pump Telegram channel scheme. Back to the topic of Blocktopia, Blocktopia's price has been going down and everyone has been wondering if Blocktopia is dumping. As of a short while back, Blocktopia was priced at $0.00777,461. And considering the last few months, Blocktopia has dropped by a solid 95%. But what is the cause of this dump is the big question. You all must be aware that Blocktopia's land sale went live not so long ago, and as you're aware, half the coin tokens are burnt and the other half is locked up. The burnt coins result in a reduction in the number of coins, which in normal cases should have cost a pump. But instead, Blocktopia was faced with a dump. Well, this was because the early investors who booked their tokens through an IDO are making a profit of around 30 times their original investment. Furthermore, the market has been showcasing low performance, and perhaps some activity from Bitcoin can slightly raise Blocktopia's performance. Blocktopia will also be performing much better once it starts making its big announcements. But Blocktopia is trying to play it safe and is waiting for Bitcoin to perform well before attempting to dump. So if you're wondering if Blocktopia can reach the $1 mark, well, yes it can. It's just that it'll take some time before it can attain that position. It's also important to note that reaching this mark is still possible, all thanks to its huge market cap that's worth around $64.27 million. So it multiplying by 10 times its current value is not impossible. Better and bigger partnerships with Blocktopia too can raise its price to $1. This would be possible through Metaverse getting some major hype, either through some new changes that it has made in its features or simply through some new projects that it has in store for its users. It's also important to note that Blocktopia is still quite an infant in the industry, and in time, it shall grow and it truly does have the potential of reaching the $1 mark. What do you guys think? Do you think Blocktopia will dump and reach the $1 mark? Let's know in the comments section below. On that note, we've reached the end of today's video. Hope you had a great time with us today, and we can't wait to have you back. Do drop this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and push the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our channel. See you real soon.